Okay, I'm going to share something that I'm actually surprised I'm actually gonna share because yeah, it's one of my biggest insecurities I have, and but I think getting over your insecurities is really hard. This could help anybody who is in a similar situation. So, I have had acne since I was about 10 years old. I remember my first beautiful zit I got when I was in 4th grade, and I remember kids teasing me. I was so embarrassed and so insecure. I was already the tallest kid in 4th grade, and I had this as my attention, and I actually stole some of my mom's foundation to try and cover it up. It didn't work. 4th graders don't know how to do makeup. Of course, as I got older, it got worse, and those teenage hormones and they made it even worse, and everything I was eating was horrible, and blah blah blah. So I was just breaking out everywhere. I actually had a couple family members say, "Why don't your parents fix your face for you?" My parents agreed that this was bad enough to go to a dermatologist, so they took me to Mayo Clinic in Rochester, Minnesota, right where I'm from, and they gave me these topical ointments and these different medicines, but they wouldn't give me Accutane. I had really bad anxiety when I was in. Nothing worked for me. It really just got worse. I would break out all over the place, specifically my chin. I'm breaking out right now. Hey. And it was so bad. It was painful, and it was really embarrassing the way I gotta charge my phone over here away from the light. But anyways, nothing worked, and I kept getting harassed. I got so much shit in high school, and then when I was in college, I remember even riding the bus, and some kids were calling me proactive. Although I was doing everything I could do, I used proactive, everything at Walmart, everything at Target, absolutely freaking everything to try to get rid of this shit on my face, and it just wouldn't go away. And I was getting so tired of being harassed and teased for something that I didn't really have. And when I started to lose weight and I started dating somebody, other people really started to tease me, and I would get harassment emails about people saying, "So now that you lost all this weight, what are you gonna do to fix your face?" So I'm being bullied by people that I don't even know, which it bothered me for 5 minutes, and then I got over it. Because back when the family members were teasing me and making fun of me, I was thinking, this is either gonna ruin my entire life or I'm going to live my life, and if somebody wants to tease me or accuse me or not be a friend, just because I break out, they don't belong in my life. I don't care about them. So fast forward past college, and after my sciatica, I was like, you know what, let's just see what we can do. So I was at my doctor's office, and I asked her what I could take, and she gave me minocycline, and I went on that for a year. Worked right away, but then it stopped working. Then I'm all, girlfriend, you can take care of this. Just do the work, do what you need to do. So I went to a dermatologist within my network, and I wanted to start on Accutane, and she agreed. She's like, hell yeah, you could do this. Yeah, perfect candidate. The thing is, it's really annoying to take Accutane. For women, especially, I don't know how it works for guys, but I had to prove that I was on birth control, and I had to prove that I was not pregnant. Every month I have to do this. And that means every month before my appointment to see my doctor, to get my prescription, I have to go and get blood work done to prove that I'm doing okay and I can metabolize the medicine, and prove that I'm not pregnant. Funny thing is, you have to be doing something to get pregnant. And even worse is you have to get your blood work done, and then you have 6 days to get your medicine. So Friday morning, I had to go get my blood work done, fasted. If you saw my Snapchat, I was hangry and I needed a buffet. I have 6 days to get to my doctor and get my prescription and make sure my pharmacy actually has the Accutane or the generic brand available. So that sucks. Blood work, doctor's visit, and get your medicine all within 6 days. Time management's. Oh, but I'm not done. It's a $100 to go to the doctor per visit. It's about $50 to $75 per blood work, and the Accutane itself is $160 with insurance. Things I've been experiencing with it is my lips are chapped as hell, and they told me it's gonna be really bad, and I chose winter to start. I don't know why. I guess I won't stick out. Sensitive to sunlight. I haven't gone anywhere yet because, yeah, and it's so expensive. They say it can also lead to depression, but I've noticed it's done a really good job in just 1 month. January was my 1 month, and today my doctor asked me, "How are you feeling? How was your first month? Were you depressed?" I was like, "Bitch, it was the worst first month of probably my entire life." But not once did I think it was the Accutane making me upset. So that's good. That was a good sign. Otherwise, I'm really happy I'm doing it. It's super expensive, and she doubled my dose, so it's twice as much now.